pace is so superb from there. Just a matter of getting some bat. And there you go.
One 4 and 3 6s for TKC so far today. And yet you would say he's been relatively circumspect for him. What he's done really well is he hasn't faced many dot balls, taken a lot of singles.
Up to now, you could say it's been a perfect innings. The Gurbas are. Avishka tried to kick on 100 in the last game, 63 here now. The platform set for Kolakadmo. Shoaib Malik. Oh my God, is it a Pereira to come as well?
Good Yorker from Udana. They need a bit more of that, the Gladiators.
And that's the length. I think for a settled batsman, it's very important not to give anything in the length area. Mr. Udana quickly realizing this pitch, not much holding up. Talking about perfect Yorkers, you got a couple of them for Mr.
And he's sitting deep in his crease, Kolakadmo. You have to have that awareness and probably go a couple of feet fuller. He's not standing in that usual crease area. Right now he is.
Slower ball this time, and he's hit it into the gap. So they'll pick up 2.
The field citizen also, generally for the right-handers, Udana goes way outside the off-stump full Yorkers. The third man and cover point in the ring, only sweep a cover, patrolling the boundary through the offside. He's not having that luxury. It's either going to be the Yorker straight or the slower delivery into the pitch.
6 bowlers used. Purina Taranga has been good so far. Amir has 2. I think it's time he came in. He has to, if not, he's not going to get his 2 in.
Again, he's only his York as well in this over. Udana, that's 3, but they're going to come back for 2, so that's well dug out and well run. Story of the innings, they've run really well from the first over.
You have to have that balance, especially on a big outfield. So many gaps. If you keep doing this, it gets so hard for the captain, the fielding captain, to set the field. Then they're hitting flat 6s, or are they going to be 10 meters in, stand on the boundary, what angles? You're giving them massive issues.
Just 31 dots, so again it's full, not quite to Yorker length, so that's not really a bad over from Udana, but it's still gone for 11. Didn't really make a mistake after that. Jaffna Kings sitting pretty at the moment. 148 for 2. They've got 4 overs to go, so they can get together and discuss how they're going to go about things, because it's a tactical timeout.
काय लाकडं कशी दिली?
500 रुपये मन.
म्हणजे किती पैसे होतील? 3,500. 3,500? काही कमी नाही होणार? काल रात्री दादा हॉस्पिटलमध्ये माझ्याशी काही बोलला. तो म्हणाला त्याच्या अस्थींचा काही भाग पंढरपूरला चंद्रभागा नदीमध्ये टाकावा.
मी येणार आहे तुमच्या बरोबर.
आपल्यात बायका जातात का अस्थी विसर्जनाला?
काय म्हणालास?
नाहीतरी कधी वागलीस बायकांसारखी तू?
काका गाडीत पेट्रोल भरावं लागेल.
आपण सगळे कॉन्ट्री काढू.
मी माझं वॉलेट विसरलोय.
असं कसा रे तू?
अस्थी कुठे आहेत? वडिलांच्या अस्थीचा डबा विसरलास? या जन्मात या नालायकाचं लग्न होणार नाही.
असं बोलत झालं माझ्याशी. असं कधीच कोणी बोल.
लंगोट भी ग्राउंड है, आंधी टैक्सी ग्राउंड है, पैंजी मैक्सी ग्राउंड है.
ग्राउंड की हर खबर पे रखो नजर. 777 न्यूज, हर जगह ग्राउंड है.
सुबह के लिए उड़ चला, गैरों की ज़मीं पर खुशबू अपनेपन की ढूंढता
दूर कितना भी जा, इस जुबान से दूर ना जा पाओगे। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Sometimes vengeance is justice.
डॉक्टर दीपिका ने रखा कदम एफएमएस हॉस्पिटल की दुनिया में।
मेरी लाइफ का सिर्फ एक ही पर्पस है, मेरी रेपुटेशन पे लगे दाग को साफ करना।
पर सामने खड़ा है मुश्किलों का तूफान।
इसे यहाँ इस हॉस्पिटल में दाखिल किसने होने दिया?
मैं एक डॉक्टर हूँ, मैं अपना काम जानती हूँ।
डॉक्टर सिन्हा जैसी बंदिया लाइफ में आगे कैसे बढ़ती है अपना चार्म यूज करके।
डॉक्टर सिन्हा की हायरिंग पे मैनेजिंग कमेटी फैसला लेगी।
मर्दों की इस दुनिया में कैसे बनाएगी दीपिका अपनी पहचान? सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 10 बजे सोनी पर।
With 4 overs to go in the Jaffna Kings innings in this 2021 LPL final, the score is 148-2. Champions will be very happy with where they are. Tom Kohler-Cadmore's 4 short of a half century. Last year in the final they got 188. And that was comfortably a winning score. They're heading for something similar here. Short, Mohamed Amir back into the attack. It's what Russell Arnold wanted.
He had to come. For my liking, an over or two earlier, just searching for a wicket would have been ideal. One short one for the over. Now he's going to have to be predictable by bowling up to the batsman. Obviously, he's going to try use that angle. 2 men in the deep square on the offside. Wideish third man, a deep point. Deep square leg. Mid-wicket, long on. Kohler-Cadmore, 46 off 34. Well set.
And signalled by Lyndon Hannibal.
That's the angle. President of Sri Lanka Cricket, Shammi Silva, and founder of IPG, Mr. Anil Mohan, and CEO. Job well done in putting the show together.
Oh, that's hit Shoaib Malik. He's dropped his bat. Hope that's not hit him in a bad area. That was drilled back by Tom Kohler-Cadmore. He had no time to get out of the way.
Tell you what, Shoaib Malik saved 3 runs for the Galle Gladiators with mid-off up, not a long off. Thumped by Tom Kohler-Cadmore. Oh, very lucky there, Shoaib Malik, without a glove. Imagine falling the knuckles.
Very lucky. That would have been 50 for Tom Kohler-Cadmore. That was a short mid-wicket. I just wonder whether it would have lobbed to him, and if it was on the full. I think it was on the full.
Malik though will be relieved. No gloves on, as you said, Maha. That was broken knuckle written all over it. Good partnership this. 31. Malik's contributed only 2 so far. But he has contributed now. He's beaten mid-off. It was a full toss from Mohamed Amir. Wasn't hit that cleanly by Malik, but crucially, he got it in the right area.
Tell you what, Dhananjay Lakshan at mid-off responded pretty late. In the field, he's been having an ordinary day. Bit of anticipation would have saved 3 runs for the Gladiators.
But it does skid off the outfield. Just then, it takes off. Dhananjay Lakshan is generally a very good fielder, but he's been banished from mid-off to extra cover. He did get a fingertip to it. The field changes. Long off, goes out, and one of those deep fielders square on the offside has come into the circle. He's going to have to bowl a lot straighter now.
Long way up into the... It's all happening.
Shoaib Malik had it covered. Amir is asking for it. And umpire Vimala Siri wants to have a look at it, but I think Shoaib Malik would be home.
Yeah, that's right. Referral for run out. Okay, batsman made his ground. I made my decision. Not out on the big screen, please. Not out.
Not out, as Shoaib Malik was pretty much past the stumps there. Got a bit lucky, though. That could have easily been taken. Just landed perfectly in between the keeper, short third man and short fine leg. Things going for the Kings at the moment. Malik deep in his crease and swings away into the leg side. A maximum.
Just had a feeling Shoaib Malik was expecting a slower delivery. Mohammad Amir pitching it short into the pitch. It was hanging in nicely to be hammered over mid-wicket. The power that Shoaib Malik possesses.
He can't dig it in. He can't bend his back because he's already bowled that one above the shoulder of the over already. He bowls another, it's a no ball, a free hit. Even more pain for the Gladiators.
Going to come back for two. Out if it hits, but it didn't. So an expensive over. 16 off it, 164 for two.
पॉलीकॅप कनेक्शन जिंदगी का.
काका गाडीत पेट्रोल भरावं लागेल. आपण सगळे कॉन्ट्री काढू. मी माझं वॉलेट विसरलोय.
असा कसा रे तू?
अस्ती कुठे आहेत?
कारखानीसांची वारी.
He's not happy, but between overs, look, all I know is this was that throw, direct hit, would have had the man, but Danushka Gunatilaka asking the question, wasn't there anyone at the stumps? But there was a discussion between Samit Patel and Mohammad Amir. Highly animated, but I know one thing, it was certainly not about dinner.
Samit Patel and Danushka Gunatilaka did have a say. Because Mohammad Amir, from its follow-through, should have been behind the stumps, would have been an easy run-out. A settled batsman in TKC, the basics, the Gladiators missing the basics out.
From Kohler Cadmore, one off a half century, having a really good season for the Jaffna Kings. Well bowled, Nuwan Tushara went short. Enjoyed bowling against the Jaffna Kings. 5 for in the previous game. This was the run-out chance. So a bit of hesitation, and that would have done for Kohler Cadmore. No one at the stumps, though. You can see Samit Patel jogging up into the frame there. I think Amir may be saying to Samit, maybe you could have got to the stumps, but he had a long way to go. He disagreed.
Very animated and really good to see, though, from my point of view. I don't know about you, Matt.
.50 for Tom Kohler Cadmore. 1 4 and 3 6s today, but he's been really measured and has played a crucial innings for his side on the big stage in the final.
Second 15, 11 matches this season. His 22nd, of course, in T20s. Tom Kohler Cadmore. The big stage, the big occasion. All the big boys in the Kings team seem to be standing up. But I'm really impressed with Nuwan Tushara steaming in. He bowled a bouncer, he bowled a yorker. Precision. It's under pressure because look at them steam off. 167 for 2 of Tushara. He's doing his bit, more than his bit.
Gone for just 27 with 2 balls left in his 4th over.
Shoaib Malik would be disappointed. It was right in his arc. Trying to toward losing his shape. This Kohler Cadmore this season started off with a half century against the Gladiators. part, scored a 10 against the Gladiators. Then, the final, when things matter most, he's delivering it.
He's middled that one. Almost. Oh, what's happened there? More confusion on the boundary for the Galle Gladiators.
50 partnership in 33 balls. We've seen this shot on quite a few occasions. Head down, flick it away. Oh dear, Mendes not having the best of times in the field. Another knock on. Cost them 4 this time. Even Lakshan got a poke but couldn't keep it in. 200 on the cards. 2 overs after this remain.
Ball's followed Lakshan around today, wherever he's been. 1 ball left in this Tushara spell. Slower ball flicked high by Tom Kohler-Cadmore. No distance though. And it's dropped. Oh, should have been taken. 174 for 2.
पॉलीकैप कनेक्शन जिंदगी का।
लाइफ में आगे कैसे बढ़ती है अपना चार्म यूज करके।
डॉक्टर सिन्हा की हायरिंग पे मैनेजिंग कमेटी फैसला ली।
मर्दों की इस दुनिया में कैसे बनाएगी दीपिका अपनी पहचान। सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 10 बजे सोनी पर।
Galle Gladiators just missed a big opportunity to get Tom Kohler-Cadmore out with 2 overs to go, and they've been a bit loose overall in the field, particularly Dhananjaya Lakshan is normally very solid. This one went a long way up, Russell.
Yeah, he charged in, but then when he looked like he was underneath it, seemed to have lost it a wee bit and never looked like taking it. He's bowled really well. He deserved a lot more Nuwan Tushara today. Ends with 1 for 33. Could have easily had another. 2 overs remaining. 6 of them going to be bowled by Mohammad Amir. He's been expensive today. None for 32.
Oh, they're jumping in the stands. It's getting going here. That might be a wide. It is.
Highest successful chase in LPL, that was here in Hambantota when Colombo chased down 204 against Dambulla last year. Sanitize your hands regularly. Hygiene, a major part of life today. Don't be complacent. Red Bull for wings.
Shot! Shoaib Malik. Inside out, over, wide, mid-off for 6.
Mohammad Amir missing the length again. The line as well, having mid-off up. Cannot give that length. And Shoaib Malik, too good of a player, going to miss off there. This is what you're talking about. When wheels come off from a team, it comes off pretty badly. Such a good performance in Mohammad Amir, panicking under pressure.
There was also a super game last year. 219 played 219.
He's connected again, but he's picked out the man on the cover boundary. That went hard and flat, but straight to the boundary rider. Relief for the Galle Gladiators.
Oh, did so well. The reactions of the Galle Gladiators just tell you how they're feeling. The faces, the crowds loving it. Balls flying all over. Some good cricket on show. And a good innings from Shoaib Malik comes to an end. Pulina Taranga did so well, took it in front of his face. Look at that, off the middle of the bats, reaching out Shoaib Malik. There would have been a lot of damage if he'd missed that. But he takes a good one. Amir strikes, Amir picks up a wicket. Shoaib Malik's done some damage. 23 off 11. It's 181 for 3.
पॉलीकैब कनेक्शन जिंदगी का.
काका गाडीत पेट्रोल भरावं लागेल. आपण सगळे कॉन्ट्री काढू. मी माझं वॉलेट विसरलोय.
असा कसा रे तू?
अस्थि कुठे आहेत?
कारखानीसांची वारी.
They keep on coming. The captain Tissera's in, strike rate 190. That's a perfect Yorker from Mohamed Amir.
Perfect indeed. Tissera giving some room. Get that gap in the third man. Tell you what, this was a brilliant shot by Shoaib Malik. Just flat for a second. Pulling Taranga, a relieved man. Shoaib Malik's knock was appreciated by Samit Patel and many of us.
Well, that deserved 6, that shot. That was straight out of the screws. Oh, again, good bowling, Mohamed Amir. This time he goes with the wide Yorker with Tissera backing away.
Good reading of the game. Those two deliveries are massive in the context of this game. Thinking he'll follow him, but Amir a little smarter than that. He's also got 2 fielders there. Deep point, deep extra cover. Exactly not the area that Tissera likes to hit. Honourable Sports Minister Namal Rajapaksa.
It's a good bounce by Mohamed Amir. 2 Yorkers been followed by a Yorker. Honourable Sports Minister, Youth and Sports Minister Namal Rajapaksa keeping a close eye. Seems like a confusion. Squad umpire Ravindra Masiri. Interesting topic coming up. This Mohamed Amir not happy at all. Umpires and the captain of Banu Rajapaksa, Mohamed Amir. In the end, Lyndon Hannibal calls it 1 for the over. Some misunderstanding. That looks a very good bounce and good height.
I think he thought it was the second one for the over, but it was the first. And hence, quickly rectified. Teamwork out there.
And again, that's hard to get away. Tissera towards his pads, tucking him up a bit. So really good finish to the over from Mohamed Amir. The first ball effectively going for 7 with a 6 and a wide. 182 for 3.
Cabin बंटी की दुकान ग्राउंड है आंटी का मकान
ग्राउंड की हर खबर पे रखो नजर वुल्फ 777 न्यूज़ हर जगह ग्राउंड है.
Well, that's right.
Jaffna have been by far and away the best batting side in this season's Lanka Premier League. Look at those scores. They're going to be getting on that board again today. Can they get up towards 200? Past that mark for the 3rd time? Well, they'll need to get 18 off this final over.
He's gone to Dhananjay Lakshan for that last over. He's bowled only 1 over so far, cost him 11.
To reach that one, Tissera one-handed. He's hit a 4. Great effort out on the boundary by Kusal Mendes. But what a shot with one hand.
Tisarapara did well to get some bat. It was so wide. For a second, I was thinking that could have been a wide. He had left it. But that's sort of a day. Jaffna Kings one-hander. Brilliant effort by Kusal Mendes. Just not good enough to save that boundary.
They're trying to bowl away from his arc. Deep extra cover comes into play. So there are 3 fielders in the deep on that boundary. Deep mid-wicket, long on.
And he goes dead straight and long. That's Tisarapara at his best.
Inexperience. Had 3 fielders in the offside, patrolling the boundary, going straight and missing the length. And we all know Tisarapara's arc, how big it could be. The biggest sixers out of the middle of the bat. That's massive, absolutely massive.
Cross-seamer, but everything wrong about that delivery. The length and line that Tisarapara loves.
More changes to the field. No fielder in the ring on the offside in front of square at the moment. Short and whacked for another 6. So it started this over, this final over, 4-6-6.
Just what the Jaffna Kings needed. And Dhananjay Lakshan, the day to forget, the young man started really well this time. Oh my God. Anything in their arc, in that length, keeping that pace, not trying to hit too hard with the power. But Tisarapara possess, that's going massive. That's exactly what happened. Yes, Banu Rajapaksa had the feel for a different delivery. And under pressure, Dhananjay Lakshan delivering something else.
What Banu Rajapaksa wants from Lakshan is to repeat that first ball. He's now given him the field as well, but he's changed the line, the length. Manchikome, plenty of them behind that shot.
It's another full toss. Doesn't get hold of this one, Tisra. Just picks out the man at long off. I'm sure Lakshan will be relieved to get him off strike.
Isrudana had one more row if Banu Rajapaksa wanted to go for the experience, but for some reason choosing to go to Dhananjay Lakshan, and the young man panicking clearly under pressure. Tisarapara's power is more than enough to clear any boundary in the world. And that delivery, especially slow ball into the pitch with fielders not around. Not a good option to have.
2 balls remain in the innings. Deep square, deep mid, long on. Long off, deep point.
That's well bowled. That's perfectly executed Yorker with TKC going a long way back in his crease. Just got some bat on that, otherwise it would have been stone dead LBW. 200 up. 3rd time the Jaffna Kings have got there this season.
Dominant. This time, it's the same question. If you ask Tisarapara if he wanted a Manchikome or Dhananjay Lakshan now, what would his answer be?
Probably you.
Depends on the flavour. Oh, well bowled Lakshan. They will scamper through for a bye though, so he's finished well. The first 3 deliveries went for 16 and you feared the worst, but the last 3 going for just 3. So the Jaffna Kings still have a formidable total. 201 for 3 in a final. That is big runs on the board. They beat the Galle Gladiators last year, having scored 188. Galle fell well short of that. 135 they made in that final. They're going to have to bat really well to get anywhere near this, even on a flat pitch.
Yeah, it's been a great innings. Tisarapara called right, batted first. And they've been on fire, the Kings. Started off nicely, the opening partnership of 56 set it up. And a perfect batting card. Avishka Fernando, 63 of 41, Gurpas, almost a strike rate of 200. That was it. Kolakadmo took it right through. Shoaib Malik, 23 quick runs, and so did Tisarapara. Very, very good from the Jaffna Kings today.
Bowling for the Gladiators. On a good rating. Everyone going for plenty, especially Dhananjay Lakshan and Isrudana. Gifting away more than 70 runs in their 5 overs. Nuwan Tushar was pick of the bowlers for me, using his experience and the guile. Pulataranga bowled his 3 overs 27. Mohammad Amir 1 for 39 of his 4 overs.
So 201 is a very, very big score, but Galle have beaten Jaffna 3 times in a row.
I wanna be your secret love. Your body is on fire. You wanna take me higher.
Of his 4 overs.
Wanna take me higher. I wanna feel your love.
So 201 is a very, very big score, but Galle have beaten Jaffna 3 times in a row.
I wanna be your secret love. Your body is on fire. You wanna take me higher. You wanna take me higher. I wanna feel your love. I need to have your love. I want a secret love.
batter's mind. But let me tell you, this can be a thriller. The pitch is so good. The ball is coming onto the bat very nicely. And the outfield lightning quick. If the openers don't go the manic way, just play that power play intelligently. Oh,